What was that?
He was like, I'm watching Spider-Man, and then he like was walking backwards because he was looking at me, and he ran into like a box.
Dude,
I heard fucking Spider-Man, and then just throw shit across the room.
That's what I heard.
That's why I was like, what did he say?
What did he say?
If he said fucking Spider-Man, I'm pretty sure he'd get in a lot of trouble. So.
Oh god. Can I include that at the beginning of the Chit Chats?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay, in that case, hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Chit Chats.
Oh man.
Today was the first I guess second official episode of Brennen being our co-host, our official co-host. So he is our first like person I guess to introduce. But for today's actual guest, we have Donovan again.
Yo, wait, does that mean I'm not a co-host?
Brennan is the did you not get the memo that Brennan was the official
I didn't
co-host?
get the memo.
You didn't watch the last episode.
You didn't watch the previous episode.
Yeah, Donovan.
Okay. Well,
Wow.
okay.
It's just
Kinda
like
disappointing.
Donovan. It's just
I'll
because
just have like my camera on.
Yeah.
it's just because I have no life and he can reach me the most to record videos.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's
Yeah.
fair. That's fair.
Okay, well, anyway.
There's gonna be like 20 like episodes of with you, Brennan. It's just you and Antonio talking about Nintendo stuff. Like just for 20 episodes.
This has basically just become like the Nintendo like podcast or like short Nintendo podcast or whatever.
Yeah.
And you know what?
Oh.
That's okay.
Wait,
Speaking of which,
one sec.
oh
No,
my
I
gosh.
mean, like you can still hear that. I'm laying the dog in. It's fine.
Oh my gosh.
I'm a little
Show the dog
distracted.
in the video.
Show the dog.
Yeah, show the dog in the video.
Show the dog.
Anyway,
Show the dog.
hold up.
Show the dog.
How do I turn my camera around?
Does your computer have a face fronting camera?
No,
you
that's
turned
not
it
what I meant to do. Fuck.
Technical
No, I'll just have to
difficulties.
do it this way. This is
It just
going
turns
really
into
great.
baby vision.
Yo, there she
There.
is.
There's the dog.
Let's
Oh,
go.
So sweet. So sweet.
She's looking at you like,
Dog
get away
reveal.
from me.
Dog.
reveal.
Dog reveal.
Okay.
Donovan's dog reveal.
Okay, sorry. Okay, continue with your introduction.
Okay, no worries. Okay. So, Donovan, you of course have been in a previous episode, and it's good to have you back. In an episode that is actually being recorded with audio and everything. So, one thing that I noticed that we three have in common is we really enjoy video games. I feel like that's not a stretch to say, right?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just
we
awkward.
all like video games.
Yeah. Okay.
Vigilant.
So-
I mean, as evident by Brennan's posters in the back.
Yeah.
Pokemon, Terraria, Pokemon, FNAF.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, in that case, we all kind of thought that we could talk about our favorite video games and kind of like what they mean to us or favorite franchises, either one. So how does that sound to you guys?
Sounds good.
Yes,
Yeah.
good. You
Sounds-
start.
Yeah? Me start? I do start. I start video chit chat.
Go ahead.
Okay, well,
I already know what it is.
yeah,
Can I
I think
guess?
yeah, go ahead.
Is it Pokemon?
No, it's actually Among Us.
Oh.
Stop.
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah, kind of
Damn it.
embarrassing for you, Donovan, that you didn't know that
Oh.
about me.
I just lost friend points.
Yeah, exactly. No, I
Where
think
am I
I
going?
lost. I think I lost internet points for that. For
You
saying
lost
that.
friend points because you said your favorite game was Among Us.
Yeah. No, you're right. It is Pokemon.
Okay.
And I know that's a franchise that both of you. Well, I know Brennan specifically likes that franchise.
Yes.
But Donovan, there used to be a whole meme about you not liking it.
Right. The whole Don hates Poke thing.
The Don
That-
hates Poke movement of
Yeah.
2014, 2015, something like that.
I don't even remember how that came about. I think I was just complaining about a Pokemon game on the bus, and you guys were like, I think it was Talon. Talon was like, Don hates Poke.
Yeah,
was like,
exactly.
Okay, whatever.
I think it was like basically what I remember, and I know that this isn't like on topic of like why I like Pokemon, but I just thought it would be a funny story to bring up. but I think it was basically you said like you had played a couple Pokemon games and you basically said like you thought the gameplay was like repetitive or something like that.
Yeah, because of the battle system. I think.
Yeah,
I think
exactly.
I was playing X and Y on the bus.
Mm-hmm.
Or no, I remember what it was actually. Cody got me Pokemon X. Oh no, he got me Pokemon
I remember
X.
He had Pokemon X
for my birthday.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah, he got
Pokemon
me.
X.
He got me a
That's
copy.
the game I had was Pokemon X too.
Me too. Yeah.
Yeah, he got me a copy like for my birthday, which is at the beginning of summer, and like it was like the beginning of the next school year. It was like September or something, and I admitted on the bus that I still hadn't played it, and then Tal was like, "Don hates Poke." I was like,
"Wow."
I guess
I guess Don hates Poke, and then even though I do agree with you, like the battle system does get repetitive a little bit, and that's coming from someone who's this is my favorite franchise. But getting all the critiques out of the way, I guess why I really like Pokemon is it was kind of like the first video game that like really resonated with like the kinds of games that I really like, I guess. I remember when I first got my first Pokemon game, it was Pokemon Heart Gold. And this was for Christmas, I believe 2010, something like that. And I remember opening the game. I had heard about Pokemon, but at this point I had never played a Pokemon game. And I opened it, and the thing was I really wanted a different game. I really wanted Scribblenauts Unlimited that year. So when I opened this DS-shaped like package and got Pokemon, I was like, oh, okay. Like the most like unenthusiastic reaction to any game. And then when I got Scribblenauts, I was like, yes. So I played Scribblenauts for a while.
I think that's how everybody reacts when they get Scribblenauts Unlimited.
What, just super excited?
Just pure jubilation.
Yeah, that's your favorite video game, right? Right, Donovan, is Scribblenauts?
Yeah, that's what I was actually going to say. You actually took it.
Sorry, spoiler alert, everyone. But I had been playing Scribblenauts Unlimited for a while, and then I still had the Pokemon game like unopened, so I was like, okay, well, maybe I'll just give it a try. Like, I probably won't like it, but maybe, I don't know, I'll just see what it's like. And then I tried it, and then I couldn't stop playing it. And then I literally clocked in like, I think last time I checked, I had like 400 hours in Pokemon Heart Gold alone.
Wow.
Which was like the most I had ever had in like a single video game. And
that's crazy.
Pretty much ever since then, I've played like every version. And
did you catch them all then? You must
I
have
got
like
really
caught,
close.
Like, the majority.
I got really close. In that game there was like 493 in total that you could catch, and I had like 450 or something like that. Like I was really close.
The first Pokemon game I ever played was Crystal. The first one I ever owned was Black and White. But over the years, I finally got to play like all of them. Other than the OG original, I haven't played the OG original, but I've played Fire Red and Leaf Green. Other than that, I've played all of them.
And you can
play
get
all the gens.
Yeah.
Wow.
Have you played all the gens?
I played Fire Red and Leaf Green. I played the original Silver, and then I played Heart Gold. I played Crystal. And I played Emerald. I played a lot of the the triple series.
Oh,
of the
like
games,
the
so,
third,
Crystal
the
and
third
Emerald.
version. Yeah.
And then I actually owned Black and White. I think I had Black, and then I didn't play White 2 until forever. And then finally I played it, and then I owned Pokemon X, and then I played the hell out of Pokemon Alpha Sapphire, and then Pokemon Sun and Moon, and then now I just beat Shield.
Nice.
So.
You didn't play Let's Go? What
you didn't play. You skipped Let's Go, dude.
No,
I skipped the game where you don't even battle Pokemon.
It's a crime. Yeah, exactly. I will admit.
Yeah, I mean, I like Pokemon too. I just like probably not as much as you, to be honest, because you've always liked Pokemon since like. I remember like when you got Heart Gold, and I remember like you were just like super obsessed with it.
Yeah, and I will say,
bring it to school and stuff.
I will say that I'm not I've kind of realized over the years that the Pokemon games aren't they're not always the best games, it's more so like the franchise as a whole that I have like a attachment to, and I, like the Pokemon cards and like just the all the different like creatures that you can catch and stuff, and they're all like unique and have special attributes. Like that kind of stuff is what I was really into,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But
for me, I guess what holds me back
to the only Pokemon stream again.
The what?
I think we should probably move on to Donovan, and maybe first becomes an only Pokemon chit chat again.
Oh
like
yeah,
the last one was.
Yeah, true. Anyway,
knowing us, we could talk about that for hours.
Exactly, we could. Maybe we'll make this an extra long episode. But Donovan, would you like to go next, Donovan?
Yeah, sure. Okay. Honestly, like I haven't thought about this in a while. Like I don't know what my favorite is. I guess I would have to go with like Mario, because I feel like I've played the most Mario games, and I feel like that's kind of what you expected me to say too. Like I'm kind of like, really.
I mean, I knew you liked Mario, but I just wasn't sure, because I don't feel like enough Mario games have really like come out recently, like to the point where I hear you talking about the franchise as much. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, I mean, I love like the 3D Mario games mainly, because like the 2D Mario games are cool. Like I like all the new Super Mario Bros. Games. They're just kind of like basic. And to be honest, I'd rather play like, if I'm gonna play like a 2D Nintendo platformer, I'd rather play like Donkey Kong or Kirby or something like that. But when it comes to like the 3D games, like they really do a good job on the 3D games. And I remember
how much fun Mario 64 was, dude. Like the
well, I didn't even play Mario 64 like first. I played Galaxy, because I remember like
Galaxy is really good.
Another
4
good game.
or 5. Yeah, I was like super young, and I went over to like a party at one of my parents' friends' houses, and they had a Wii with Mario Galaxy, and it was like the first time I played video games. And I was just like dumbfounded.
Yeah.
So like when we eventually got a Wii, that was like the first game I got was Mario Galaxy.
And that's a game that's still amazing, like held in high regard today. And it came out over like so long ago. Like it doesn't feel like that long ago, but it was like a long time ago.
Yeah, well, like those games, like they hold up super well, and you can like kind of see there's like a clear progression and like them getting better and being better designed over the years. Like you can see that like Mario 64, it's still a good game, but it's still like kind of dated in some aspects.
Yeah, definitely. But Super Mario Galaxy, like a game like Super Mario Galaxy could come out today and it would still be as good as it like as it was. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, like Odyssey came out like 3 years ago, and it's so good. It's like
3 years ago.
I know, that's crazy. Is it 3? I think it's 4 at this point.
What
is
it? Well, it's like 3.5. Yeah. It's 2021 now. So.
And it came out 2017. So
dang.
Wow.
That's crazy.
I still haven't beat Odyssey, but I'm really close to the end. It's been really good.
Yeah. It's got so much personality too. I think that's what I love about the 3D Mario games. And when they take away, you know how like in 3D World and 3D Land, like they're still 3D Mario games, but they're kind of basic.
Yeah, they kind of have like this like very like vanilla like feel to them, like, or like
it just feels like plastic almost.
Yeah, exactly. Like you're playing with toys or something.
Yeah,
you know.
That's why I like the ones that are more creative, like 3D, like the original Super Mario 64 and Odyssey and stuff. Except for Sunshine. I've been trying to play, because I had never played Sunshine before, and then I got the 3D collection, and I like played through. To be honest, I didn't play through very much because I just was not enjoying it.
Yeah. The only one that
I'd rather play like 3D Land. Than Sunshine.
Even 3D Land is like I don't know. It has like this like I don't know, nice feel to it when it's like comfort food, you know, playing 3D Land.
Right. Because it's just like straightforward levels. Like you don't really got to think about it. It's just kind of like a space out and enjoy yourself type of game. Whereas like Sunshine, like it's so jank. Like there's like multiple levels of jank. There's like the controls, and then like the course layout. It's just dumb. I don't like it.
I'm not gonna lie. I never played Sunshine either. Like I played the hell out of Mario 64, and I played Galaxy and Galaxy 2, but I never played.
The only
Sunshine.
positive thing that I got out of Sunshine was like it made me appreciate the other games more. So I feel like
there we go.
That's one positive.
You stood on it to get to the better set, you know?
Yeah,
like that's how.
Exactly. It's like the other games like use Super Mario Sunshine as a step stool to get like higher up on people's lists.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But overall, so you'd say Mario is your favorite franchise or like favorite video game? Which
either that or Zelda. I like Zelda a lot too.
I think we should all say our favorite franchise and then say our favorite game of the franchise. So I think for me it would be Pokemon and then Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver. For you, Donovan, it would be Mario.
I gotta say Galaxy.
Gotta go with Galaxy, yeah.
It's kind of between Galaxy and Galaxy and Galaxy 2 are kind of the same game. It's just like DLC basically.
Right. But they're still really good.
That's what it felt like. Yeah, it was really good, but it just felt like DLC. It was just kind of more like added more to it, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
What about you, Brennan?
Yeah, Brennan.
Oh, okay.
It's your time. It's your time.
I have two game series that are actually tied for me, and I bet both of you can figure out what one of them is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah. Five Nights at Freddy's. So of course, as we've talked about probably 3 times now on this freaking Chit Chats, of course, Zelda is like one of my all-time favorite.
Oh, you had it ready.
Dude, he had it ready.
Because I've been playing this on my Wii, so I just have it sitting here.
Yeah.
And then I don't think either one of you actually know what my second favorite franchise is. Like tied with Zelda for me.
Can I take a guess?
Yeah.
I don't have a guess.
Okay, I'm gonna guess, but I feel like it's wrong.
I don't know if Donovan even knows the series. No, not Dark Souls. It is the Infamous series.
Oh, what?
That came out on the PlayStations.
I hadn't even heard of that.
Yeah, so it's a game about people who have powers, and it was one of the first big games where it's like literally the back of the case says, will you defeat the evil that awaits you, or will you bring about the destruction of the world? The choice is yours. So you choose whether you want to become the hero or whether you want to be the reason the world ends.
Oh, that's interesting.
That's cool.
So, and I've played Infamous 1, 2, the DLC for 2, Infamous Second Son, and then the DLC for Second Son.
Wow.
And I've just always loved these games. Hold on, my computer is about to die. That just died during the middle of this.
Yeah.
But so I've played these games for so long, and I played. You know how like trophy system work on like PlayStation, like the achievements and stuff like that.
Yeah.
When you get all the achievements, you get platinum. Infamous Second Son is the only game I've platinumed. I've gotten every achievement in that game.
Wow.
So with Infamous Second Son, I beat the game 5 times. I beat it twice on Hero, twice on Evil, and then a 5th time on Hero with the hardest difficulty because that was one of the challenges.
Did you have to do all of that to get the platinum?
Yeah.
Wow.
And then when I got a PS3 from an old friend of mine, I went to the store and I found Infamous 1 and 2. And I played Infamous 2 a long time ago, but I was like, cool, I finally get to play the original and then replay 2. So I've been playing the hell out of that. The story behind these games have always been my favorite. So that's why it's like really up there for me. Like as much as I love Pokemon, I'm just a little bit more into the story of these games. So that's why it's just a little bit higher than Pokemon for me. That's one of them. Now, oh boy. Okay. Zelda. So yeah, I mean, like we've talked about many times, Zelda's always been my favorite. I probably got into Zelda when I'd always go over to my uncle's house, my cousin's house, and he was way older than me. And when my parents would like go outside to hang out or like go to the store, and I'd be left there with him, and he had like schoolwork to do or something, he would hand me a controller and say, "Here, click B to swing your sword." And I'll sit there for hours just swinging my sword at random enemies. That was Ocarina of Time. You just put me in the middle of Hyrule Field at nighttime, and I would be sitting there swinging my sword at all the skeletons that would spawn in Hyrule Field at night.
Yeah.
That's and you did that for hours, and you probably thought it was just like the greatest thing ever.
Yeah. And then one day he's like, "You want to try something new?" And I was like, "Sure." And he's like, "Check this out." And he took me to the Temple of Time and showed like the whole like 7-year time skip to when you're older. And like took me to like the Lost Woods where the giant goblin things were walking around. and I was like, I just fell in love with it. And then ever since then, it had always been. Sorry, oh, that's cool. So it always just been like one of my favorites. And then I've played. Well, actually, now that I have the Switch and they have those emulators, I've played every Zelda game that's out there because they have the emulators. So I've been able to play the original Zelda and Zelda 2 and Link to the Past, which were the only games on my list I hadn't crossed off yet.
Have you played Tingle's Adventure in Rupee Land?
That's a deep cut.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I have played Link's Crossbow Adventure on the Wii.
Okay, you earned a little bit more points with that.
So how excited were you for Breath of the Wild when that was announced?
So actually, for Breath of the Wild, I was actually one of those really toxic ass fans for a while who actually didn't like Breath of the Wild when it first came out
because it wasn't like a traditional
different style
because of how they were changing it. And so I was like, dude, the freaking I was like, you can literally fight Ganon with a stick. Like, this is stupid. We haven't even seen the green tunic. Where's the green tunic? Blah blah blah. You can get all these weapons. He's always been the hero in green with the Master Sword. Now you can wear full on armor and have a boomerang and defeat Ganon and stuff like that. And then I played it, and then now it's my second favorite Zelda game that I've ever played. I've put over 120 hours into it on the Switch. If you I know you have too, Donovan. I've seen that on your account. Yeah. But when it comes to my favorite games in my series, for the Infamous series, Second Son, the one that came out on the PS4, is probably my favorite just because I played that one the most. And
what type of game is that? Is that like an RPG or?
Yeah,
kind of. It's like a free roam, do mission kind of game. And then the first two games you play is a guy named Cole who has the powers of electricity, so he can shoot lightning out of his hands and summon lightning bolts and stuff like that. And then in the Second Son, spoilers in case for some odd reason anyone hasn't played Second Son, even though it's been out since 2014. You think that he just got unlucky and got given powers, but it turns out that he already had powers and his power was to copy other people's powers. So you get multiple different powers throughout that game. You get powers of smoke, and you get powers of tech, and you get powers of concrete and stuff like that.
That sounds cool.
Yeah. And then as much as I love Breath of the Wild, my favorite Zelda game is still got to go to Twilight Princess. That's just always been my favorite story and my favorite characters and favorite design of the game.
I feel like that's a very contentious game. Some people hate that game, and some people love it.
Yeah, so many people hate it. Yeah, same with Skyward Sword, and I like Skyward Sword. I remember in an episode I told Antonio, I was like, it'd be better just to watch a Let's Play of Skyward Sword than to actually play it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just it's a good game and the story is great, but the game itself was kind of iffy. But now that they're releasing on the Switch, I might give it another try because there's actual handheld controls now. And what Antonio was talking about it earlier was how not every Pokemon game is good, but I still love the franchise as a whole.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how it is with Zelda.
Same with Zelda.
I could play Twilight Princess and Breath of the Wild and Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask for forever. I could play those over and over and over again, never get bored. I don't ever want to touch Legend of Zelda Oracle of Ages again, but I still like the Zelda series.
Yeah, was it that bad?
I don't know. No, it wasn't bad. It was just not my style of Zelda game. It was just something, because I love Link's Awakening, and I loved the original Zelda.
Yeah,
I finally played it on the Switch.
And those always
something about the Oracle games just doesn't sit right with me. I don't know why. But every other Zelda game,
I don't think you're alone.
Like I said, I've literally played this the weird games. There was a really cool fan made game that was on the Switch, and it was called The Legend of Zelda Missing Link.
It was fan made.
It got taken down by Nintendo because Nintendo's a bunch of jerks.
Yeah,
but it was the story of what happened after Ocarina of Time when Link goes back in time and lives out his childhood, and then before the events of Majora's Mask when he goes on the trip to find Navi. So it's just that's why it's called The Missing Link. It's just a little short. It was a really short game, and Attacking Toucans did a let's play of it.
Are you talking
a while back?
Attacking Tuscans, or what's his name?
Attacking Toucans.
Is it Toucans?
I've heard of him.
Yeah.
Oh,
he plays with Chugga and the Runaway Guys all the time and stuff.
Oh, okay. I thought his name was Tuskins or something. I don't know why.
No, it's Attacking Toucans.
Oh, okay.
But he did a Let's Play of the Missing Link, and it was really only like 4 episodes. Like it's a really short game, but it's just like a really good fan made like game that like fills in some holes and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then I've gone too far with Zelda. I got shit everywhere in my room. I got merchandise. I got all 3 of the Zelda books. I got the whole book that tells about like the making of Breath of the Wild called Creating a Champion. Like I need help.
But have you dressed up as Link for Halloween? Because I have. Just saying.
I would love to, Donovan, but when you're fat, you don't really look good as Link.
Oh, come on.
I went to Comic-Con, though, and took a lot of photos with Links.
That's dope.
Did you dress up?
I did. So I didn't go as Link, because like I said, that would just be awkward for me. But I did go as Red from the Pokemon games.
Oh, that's cool.
That was my first and only cosplay I've really done was like the original design for Red from like the original Gold and Silver and like the original games.
Nice.
So wait, I just realized something. So my favorite Pokemon or my favorite video game franchise is Pokemon. Donovan's is Mario and Brennan's is Zelda, right? Well, Zelda and the other one. But
Zelda just a little bit more because I've played it longer, but Infamous is like literally like an inch behind it.
Yeah. Okay. So I dressed up as Luigi, which is from the Mario franchise. Donovan, you dressed up as Link from the Zelda franchise. And Brennan dressed up as Red from the Pokemon franchise.
God, that's crazy.
Oh my God.
That is crazy. Can we just talk about that?
I don't know if I have a picture. I used to have a picture.
I dressed up as Mario one year, and my dad dressed up as Luigi, and he went to work, and like the costume that he chose, like his crotch was like showing. And, like all of his coworkers gave him shit for it. So, I just remember he came home from work and he was like upset about it. It's like, why did you make me wear
Dude,
it?
you just exposed your dad on Chit Chats, dude.
Should I get Eric Carlson?
Yeah. Get Eric Carlson for an episode of Chit Chats. Not you. You won't be in it, but Eric will be. Eric will be.
Yeah, just your dad. Exactly. Just Eric.
Yeah.
He'll like try to talk about football because that's all he knows about.
Yeah. Football episode of Chit Chats.
Football and basketball. Dude, it'd be cool to like have the 3 of us and then my dad and we talk about like when we used to play basketball together. That'd be cool actually.
Yeah, that actually would be cool. Yeah, all jokes aside, no. If we did have your dad on an episode, if he would be down to get a Discord account. Well, he could just go on yours.
He could just be about like next to me, like right here.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, but that would be cool. Maybe that's an upcoming episode. Who knows?
We'll see.
But anyway,
a little teaser.
Yeah.
Wait. I just wanted to say before we end this episode.
Yeah.
I've never played Ocarina of Time, Brennan. Should I play it?
Not the 3DS version.
Yeah, not the 3DS version.
Not the 3DS. Okay, well, I was gonna say the only version I actually own the 3DS version.
Really?
I've
well,
never
if
played
it's the only version you own, play it.
Okay.
It's just personal opinion. I prefer the original better, but that's just from my personal view standpoint. Just because that's the one I played the most when I was younger, and you can have a little bit more fun with the original because there's a couple bugs and glitches you can take advantage of. To get some stuff early in the game. If you only have the 3DS version, play it. Definitely, it's still good. It's not bad. Like it's a good remake. It's just out of the 2, I prefer the original. Like I have the original. I have the original downloaded on my Wii.
So. I mean, like if they come out with that 3D Zelda collection that you guys were talking about in the last Chit Chats, then hopefully I'll get it and I'll play it.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
That'd be cool.
I'm hoping. I want it.
But do you think that they would port the original or the 3D remake?
They probably just do a whole new remake altogether.
That would be
that's what I would say. That's what I would hope. But they didn't do that for Mario 64. And so
that's right. They didn't.
Yeah.
So maybe they would just port the original.
But
we'd also talk about another great Call of Duty series, the Call of Duty franchise.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to talk about them. They're not one of my favorite franchises.
No, dude, next episode, let's talk about the worst video game franchises.
Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Well, Call of Duty was the best franchise until Ghost came out, and then it just went downhill from there.
Now it's just bad.
It's just every year it's just getting worse and worse.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, well, without further ado, I think we are going to close this episode of Chit Chats. Thank you guys for joining today and talking about your favorite video games. It was fun. And
Very fun.
do you guys have any parting words before we end this? Any words of wisdom?
Silence.
Just no words of wisdom. That's fine.
We can always end it the way it started. Fucking Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. All right, that's it. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys in the next episode. Bye.